Hey guys, today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 4.
Due to a medical emergency, we have been forced to cut short a 2-day liberty on August 2 and set course for Starbase 416. It seems a young man's practical joke has come dangerously close to a lethal conclusion.
A practical joke? Who's this child?
You see, Willie's always making fun of me. I figured I'd get him back.
Hey, slow down.
It's a serious
We
business.
programmed the game for an ordinary laser duel. 21 points, 4 points for us.
I'm familiar with the game.
Just an ordinary laser duel.
Are you also familiar with the terms that I agreed to keep you boys on the Enterprise when your parents went on sabbatical?
That we'd stay out of trouble, sir.
Babysitting.
Fortunately, we are only 2 days away from Starbase 416, and their laboratory can isolate.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
isolate what, sir?
Someone hacking data?
To seek out new life and new civilizations.
To
boldly go where no one has gone before.
Ba, 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 ba.
Forge to bridge.
Go ahead, Commander.
Captain, we've completed our dilithium vector calibration.
Ooh,
We're currently
dilithium
at
vector.
4.5.
What the frig?
New course set for heading 341 Mark 221.
Was set by whom?
Not by
Data.
me, Commander.
What's going on?
Data, who programmed the new coordinates?
I did.
Commander.
Are they gonna have to shut him down?
Evacuate bridge. Deck 1 life support failure in 30 seconds.
Turbulence 2, 3, 4.
Express.
Everyone.
Transfer helm to engineering, Geordi.
Have they figured it out?
Evacuate bridge. Deck 1 life support failure in 10 seconds.
Life support failure. Evacuate bridge. We've never seen this.
Isolate cause of life support failure.
Atmosphere conditioning pumps on Deck 1 are operating in negative mode.
How can that be? There are 7 independent safety interlocks to prevent that.
Unless Data disabled them all.
Locate Lieutenant Commander Data.
Commander Data is on the main bridge.
What the hell is he up to?
Number 1, take a security team up to Deck 2. Try and break through from below.
But there's no life support systems on Deck 1.
Maintain minimum auxiliary power and disengage subspace communication.
Acknowledged.
He is on the bridge, sir.
This is crazy.
Computer. Recognize Picard. Jean-Luc. Alpha 2 clearance.
Priority clearance recognition Alpha 2.
Data's gone rogue.
And just what location are they accepted from?
Interface terminals on main bridge only.
You're the only one who has clearance to localize command functions.
And it seems Commander Data has acquired it as well.
I'm like holding my breath. What the frig? Data's the bad guy right now.
Configure a perimeter field charge. Sections 9K through 12T.
I can't believe I'm seeing this.
Dr. Crusher,
Yes, Captain.
is your quarantine intact?
So far, sickbay force fields don't seem to have been affected.
The boy?
He's all right.
Oh yeah, the kid. Does that have anything to do with this kid?
Sir, we have to get this ship to a star-based medical facility.
It seems,
Oh.
Doctor, that Mr. Data has other plans for the Enterprise right now.
Commercial break. This is a wild episode. I wasn't really expecting this. I thought it was just these two kids have to learn to get along or something.
Show me the shortest route to Transporter Room 1.
Ooh,
Computer,
I like seeing a map like that.
prepare to activate force field sequence in the following progression.
I want to build the Enterprise in The Sims.
He discovered the site-to-site lockout. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to make it to a transporter room now.
O'Brien called it. He's smart. They should use him more.
17346721476 Charlie 327977764.
This is freaking me out. You freaky
Security
devil.
code intact for all specified inquiries and
That
orders.
was quite a code. I wonder if Picard himself has that memorized.
Security team approaching location.
Come on, stun him. Come on, Worf. Worfy Data, I don't know. None of these chumps can take him down, but maybe Worf.
Establish. Computer, begin scan phase.
Oh, frig.
This has got far enough data. Computer, 3-meter
Well,
cross
look
seal.
at this guy. Okay, what does he want? Okay, who is this doing this to Data? What do they want? It's like a lab. Like an old school lab.
You're right on time.
Frig! It's messing with his comm badge. We'll end him directly. Is he back?
I fail to recall how I arrived here.
Okay, he's okay.
And who are you, sir?
Yes, who are you? Some crazy scientist.
Data to Enterprise.
It's not gonna work, he messed with it.
I always loved that face.
Is this the guy that made him?
Do I look somewhat,
Familiar?
to you?
You do bear a resemblance to Dr. Noonien Sung.
Yeah.
This is your lucky day, Data. You found your long-lost father, and he's alive. What do you think of that?
Wow.
But the colony was destroyed. There were no survivors.
I never felt too comfortable living anywhere without a prearranged route of escape.
It is really you.
So he hacked him because he made him. Probably has a switch in there somewhere.
I'm having trouble standing up. I get sort of dizzy.
You heard the old story about the man who goes to his doctor? He says, "Doctor, it hurts when I raise my arm like this." The doctor says, "Son, don't raise your arm like that."
So, if I get dizzy standing up,
Don't stand up.
why is everyone so worried about him? I'm the one who's sick. I'm the one who's gonna die.
Hey, nobody is going to die, Willie. Do you hear me?
I hope this kid doesn't die.
Computer, restore tactical station.
Deactivation of command function overrides requires Alpha 2 clearance.
Beverly thinks it's going to be tight. Let's hope he didn't take us too far off course.
Let's hope.
But what does the guy want with Data? Just wants to visit with him? I doubt it.
No fix on Data, but I am picking up a single life form on the surface, sir. It appears human.
That's a human that has the answers to a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm. It's only one on the whole planet.
Good. Good.
Wait. Okay, I'm human.
You know, I've
That's
been
quite
able
a
to
lab.
keep track of you from time to time. You've become something of a celebrity.
Look at that skull!
So you decided to emulate your emancipators, huh? How disappointing.
What choice of vocation would have met with your approval, sir?
Yeah, scientist.
Scientist.
Yeah, I like him.
Perhaps even a cyberneticist.
To follow in your footsteps, as it were.
Do all fathers want that?
May I ask you a question, sir?
Certainly. Anything you like.
Why did you create me?
Why did he create him and then just set him free? Just an experiment?
Why does a boxer box?
Because they're compelled to.
You know what Michelangelo used to say? That the sculptures he made were already there.
He just had to chip away at them. Yeah.
Why are humans so fascinated by old things?
Old things.
Ancient things, antique things.
I think we want to understand more about ourselves.
Old things represent a tie to the past.
Well, what's so important about the past? People got sick. They needed money. Why tie yourself to that?
Humans are mortal. They seem to need a sense of continuity.
Aha.
Yes.
I suppose it is a factor in the human desire to procreate.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So you believe
For the future.
that having children gives humans a sense
Purpose.
of immortality. Do you?
Respawn forever. Why didn't I see it coming? More! Brothers!
Looks like we have ourselves a family reunion.
Brothers! Damn you, Lore! I knew he'd be back!
But he admitted to an alliance with the crystal entity to gain its favor. He betrayed the colonists and would have betrayed the Enterprise as well had I not.
Shh. That should do it.
Oh, no.
No thanks to you. But thanks to you, dear brother, I spent nearly 2 years drifting in space. I had no alternative. You would have destroyed the Enterprise. I'll leave you with your beloved son and be on my way.
That little smirk. He's a mischievous something.
There are questions I can answer.
He even
You'll
walks
have no
differently.
chance to ask them later. You see, I'm dying.
Oh. Hence wanting to reconnect with his sons for immortality.
Geordi, if the computer's programmed to allow Data to transport down, it would figure that it would allow him to beam back up, right?
It would figure.
Can they just beam him? But what if Data... What if Lore's really evil and he like kills Data and then goes back as Data.
You took me apart. Laura also told me that the colonists petitioned you to replace him with a less perfect android.
Like Data.
But it was easier just to turn your back and build your precious Data. You were the first. You meant as much to me as Data ever did.
Throwing a tantrum.
The colonists were not envious of you. They were afraid of you. You were unstable.
He is unstable.
I am not less perfect than Laura.
I am not less perfect than Laura.
Enough! Both of you, sit down.
What does this guy want with them both?
Sit down.
So upset. It's so weird to see like a Data-looking guy looking so upset.
If I had known that I could simply press a button and bring you here, but all I knew of was Data. So I worked long and hard, and now I believe I've succeeded.
At what?
Basic emotions. Simple feelings, Data.
Like an emotion chip?
Your feelings.
I have chills.
Be surprised, Data. Feelings do funny things.
Yeah, Laura seems
May have learned
kind of
to
miserable.
Understand your evil brother. To forgive him.
Oh, okay. Thinks it's a good idea.
I question your sincerity, Laura.
Really?
Laura was responsible for he wasn't given the chance that you and I were given. Now I'm sure he understands why I did what I had to do.
I don't know. I still don't trust him. Is Data really gonna have emotions? Unless something happens to him and he can't do this surgery or whatever. I don't trust him. I don't. If Data doesn't trust him yet, I don't trust him.
They can insert them into the recall loop.
The computer should think all three of us are Data. I just hope we don't all beam back looking like Data.
Yeah, this just seems very risky. I don't think you should mess with this.
Bring him home, number one. Energize.
Energize. Go, boys. Good luck. Is he really gonna have emotions?
The sons of the prophet were valiant and bold, and quite unaccustomed to fear.
Just start singing. But like, is this lore?
This doesn't work. Let's see. Data.
How
are you feeling? Often Wrong's got a broken heart, can't even tell his boys apart.
Right? Is that lore? It's lore. I do it. You can tell by his face.
Well.
His smirk.
You're not as feeble as I thought you were. This won't work. Those circuits, they weren't designed for you.
Yeah, what does that chip do to him if he already had emotions?
It wasn't meant for you. You're not listening to me. It must be removed.
No way.
Nice try.
Is he gonna kill him?
I didn't know you were alive.
Making him crazier.
If I had...
Where is Data?
There were brave men aplenty, all well known to fame, who served in the ranks of the Tsar.
Ew. Okay, I know he's just a robot, but... What in the hell? Okay, where's the real Data?
Human is here.
He's wearing the uniform. They might fall for it. I have goosebumps. Good away, team.
This is Dr. Nunyan Sung.
It's impossible. Sung's dead.
No, I'm telling you, look at this stuff. It's Sung, all right.
So that's Data, but do they know that? Unless it's lore, I don't know.
There was only one chip. I tried to tell him, but
I can't believe he took the emotion chip.
I couldn't build another one.
Tried to tell who?
Lore, tell
Damn
them.
it, Data, what's going on?
Tell
Lore,
him
sir.
Lore's in the mix.
He was inadvertently summoned here by the same signal.
I think it's real Data.
The very sick little boy on board the Enterprise is not getting any better. We're dead in the water until you get us out of here.
I was unaware of having caused any inconvenience, sir.
We'll discuss it later, Mr. Data.
It wasn't his fault.
Our medical facility may be able to... Go, Data, go. Go with your friends. May I say goodbye to Dr. Sung, sir? Alone, sir.
But, okay, is it really Data? If this is lore, I'm gonna lose it. Do not change your face. Do not change your face.
Everybody dies, Data. Almost everybody. Do you believe that we are, in some way...
Okay, I think it's really him.
Because I will remain alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know that I cannot grieve for you, sir. You will.
With that chip, he could have.
Goodbye, Data. Goodbye, Father.
Oof.
The
transfer went well?
He'll remain in quarantine for another week or two, but he's out of the woods.
Splendid.
Aw, brothers.
The boys appear to have reconciled their differences.
They're brothers, Data. Brothers forgive.
I can't believe I didn't even see a lore episode coming. The end. We hardly ever see credits over something that isn't like Space Shut. Okay, that was season 4, episode 3, and I really did not see the return of Lore coming at all. For Brent Spiner, he does such a good job physically and like moving his face in certain ways to distinguish between Data and Lore. They're so different even though they look identical. He's so good. And okay, I don't know, but at a couple of points throughout the episode, the voice of the old man, I was like, is that also Brent Spiner? So I'm not sure. There was a lot going on in this episode. I mean, the emotion chip. So it's possible. I know now it's got to be possible for Data to get an emotion chip. I don't know if anyone else could build it besides his creator, but we know that it's out there anyways. It's in Lore right now, and who knows what that's going to do to him. It seemed to make him even more crazy. But at least I know that it's possible. He might be able to feel emotions. That's so cool. I hope that happens. I want that for him. I know he wants that. I really liked how the beginning of the episode had Data kind of getting hacked. It seemed so easy for Data to take over the entire ship, and it just kind of showed how potentially dangerous he is, and therefore like how dangerous someone like Lore is. Then it sort of raised the stakes of like, if Data goes rogue or if Lore comes back in the picture, it just shows how totally possible it is for an android to take over the entire ship, and they were so helpless. The whole crew was helpless. That was a little bit terrifying. I do think that Lore is an absolute wild card on the show. Well, the ultimate wild card is obviously Q and those guys, but another wild card that I just completely forgot about was Lore. I hope he does return, and I hope they take the emotion chip out of him and put it in Data. That's what I hope happens. Don't tell me if that's true. And I just love how every time we have a Data-centric episode, it winds up as a springboard for looking at ourselves as humans. There's always a conversation about what it means to be human, or human motivations, or human emotions, as reflected through Data. It's just so funny that it takes the android character to have these conversations. Every time there's a Data episode, I'm looking at what it means to be a human. I just love that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.